I have been having a massive problem as of late, and I don't know if it's because I don't have hard and fast deadlines on some things. I don't know. I do know. I've been overthinking damn near everything. What I know for a fact is that taking action can solve those problems, but I keep getting stuck in analysis paralysis, right? And then just nothing's getting done. Action for right now is I have a headshot session in the studio tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., which is really early for me. So I have to get the studio ready for that because right now it's set up for where I was doing self-portraits the other day. I'll be back. When I have an appointment that early in the morning, which is uncommon, but it happens, I like to make sure that the studio is completely ready to go. Like, I want to be able to walk in the door, turn stuff on, and go immediately on the off chance that the client beats me here. But let's talk about the overthinking thing. So it's been like everything that I've been overthinking recently. Let's start with these videos. Okay, so if you've never made videos for YouTube, YouTube is a completely different beast than every other social media platform. Part of it being that people have to decide to watch your videos rather than just being served your videos. Like if you're on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, where you're watching Reels, those get served to you, so you at least get the to see what's going on. Hopefully it hooks you before you scroll, so you at least get a chance. On YouTube, people have to actively click to watch your content, right? And so there's the whole thing. It's like, you got to make sure your thumbnail's good, you got to make sure that your title's good, and there's all that. And frankly, I don't have time for all of that stuff. Typically when I make a thumbnail, it's just grabbing a still from something that's happened in the video, and we go from there. I run a business, and at this point YouTube isn't paying me, so making thumbnails is not on my list of things to do. That's irrelevant. So because of that, as of right now, my videos don't get a ton of views. That's okay. That's part of it, right? Like, this is part of the process. And on a very logical level, I know that this is part of the process. However, ego is not logical. So with the vlogs and these kind of heartfelt moments, things that aren't, let me teach you photography stuff, or let me, give a client information, things that are just me sharing this sort of things. Like, as of recording this, I don't even think I have 40 of them yet total. That's nothing. Like, I haven't made enough mistakes yet to know what I'm doing. And what I've also not done is given myself the room to make bad content, right? Like, that's how a lot of us learn. A lot of us learn by making really bad stuff. Like, in my sound designer life, when I first started doing sound design work back in high school, I think high school was the first one. Maybe I did some of it early on. Those designs were pretty bad, right? Now, later in my high school career, they started getting good. There was a show that I did my junior year called Picnic at Hanging Rock, and the theater that ended up picking me up as an intern, the technical director and a lighting designer from there saw the show and were like, that was a really good sound design. So I got better, but I got better by making crappy work first, right? It's like that has to be the progression. With my photography work, when I decided I was going to be a photographer, I did the thing that so many photographers do, and once I landed on headshots, I was like, it's headshots. How hard can professional headshots be? My first headshots were awful. Like not just a little bit bad, I mean like bad. And I had to take a lot of headshots for headshots to get good. And that's okay. That's a part of how this goes. And now, this 13 years later, my headshots are really good. Now, this 13 years later, my portrait and my boudoir work is really good. It's not at its final destination by any stretch of the imagination. I'm still learning, and as I go along, my voice changes and how I see the world changes, which is gonna change the work, blah, blah, blah. So all that back around to the videos. I have been trying to figure out the format that I wanna do. And I think there's actually a couple now that as I get into it. I think there is the vlog type content where I'm gonna show day in the life, and there's gonna be B-roll stuff, and there's gonna be this, and there's gonna be that, and great. And then I think there's also gonna be talking head videos where it's just heart-to-heart stuff. But what's happening is I'm overthinking it, right? Like I'm getting caught in the, oh, I'm making videos that not that many people are watching. My videos must suck. My videos might suck. I don't know. But what I do know is I have to keep making them to get better. It's part of the process. What I've been doing is like, I have a list on my desk right now of potential just talking head topics, things that affect me, things that have helped me get to where I am, things that hopefully, the thoughts behind it, my thoughts behind it might help somebody else. And I keep going through that list, and then I think about it, and then I think about it, and then I think about it, and I don't do anything, right? Like, I'm not taking action. What I should do is I should sit down and I should record every single one of those videos, every single one of them. And if they suck, if I record it and it's just hot garbage juice, nobody has to know. But I can't get to that point. I could hit delete and then I could record it again. For some reason, I can't get myself there. So what I'm going to try to do, is I'm going to start taking action. But then let me give you some ideas about kind of what that overthinking also looks like. And it's not just the videos. I'm going to get into that in a second. So not only is it about the video topics, it's about the composition, right? Like this, like all of this back here, if you follow my TikTok or you see my shorts or if you see my Instagram, you see this all the time. I love this. This is fantastic. But then I go, but does it look good enough? Like, should I do something darker? Should I do something more? Or then I go, maybe what I need to do is come over to like this side of the room where I photograph people, and maybe I need to build a more video set and something that I can just set up like all the time. I can't take this glare in my glasses. So maybe I need to set up like a video setup that is just set up all the time, and I can just like walk into it and just talk whenever. But my studio's not really set up for that. Like, I can't take up space in the shooting side of the space because I need that for client stuff and to be able to move around. I can't do it in my sales room because then it's going to be a mess in there. My office, I think, is too small to do it. This is great. All I have to do is set up the cameras. And as of right now, another thing that I overthink, right now, I do all of this on iPhone, every single bit of it, because my big cameras don't have flip around screens, and so there's a whole bunch of stuff that I have to set up and blah, blah, blah. And I've said that until these make money, I'm not gonna spend any money on gear to do this, because that's just smart business. But at the end of the day, none of that stuff matters. Right now, especially when I know nobody's really watching the videos, none of this matters, not even a little bit. This right now is about building the reps, right? The same way that it was when I first started sound design, the same way that it was when I started photography. I had to get the reps in. The same way it was when I started lifting weights. When I first started lifting weights, I was not moving near the amount of weight that I move now. And in 2 years from now, the weights that I'm lifting today will probably be a part of my warm-up sets. I have to do the reps, and I'm letting my brain, I'm letting my ego get in the way of me just getting the reps in. Just make the videos, just do the thing. But it's not just videos. Okay, funny enough, I'm doing it while I'm recording too, as I'm going through, and I'm like, you're moving the camera too much. And what I'm trying to do is make it more interesting to watch, but just record the video. Anyway, so not just the video work. It also has to do with me creating the art, creating the photography. So a lot of my portrait and boudoir clients, many of them, request that I don't share their images online, which is fine. That is completely and totally fine. But what I also know is that I book more portrait and boudoir sessions when I am able to show the work that I do, when I am regularly posting that kind of work. Over the past couple of years, a couple of things have happened. I've gotten just burned out because I've been burning the candle at both ends for years and years and years. Because of that, the idea of just shooting for content has felt draining. It's felt like a chore. Where once upon a time, bringing somebody in and creating art that I love, because the art that I create for my clients and the art that I create for me is the same. It's the same thing. Like, I create what I create. So bringing somebody in to create something beautiful that I can then share with the world used to set my soul on fire. And for the past little bit, it's not been doing that, right? Now, I'm about to make a whole other video on some personal things that I've been going through, and like I feel like I'm coming out of a fog. That's a different topic. So what I need to do is get out of my head, get rid of the ego, and just go, bring some people in here, photograph them, do what you do, create the art that you create, share your art with the world. What my brain, what my ego, whatever is fighting against it goes, oh, you've got to find the models because you work with the same models so often. Who cares? I love the models that I work with often. They know me, I know them, we trust each other, they let me work. It's great, so whatever. But you gotta find the models, you gotta try to line the makeup artist up, you have to do the shoot, then you're gonna have to edit it, and then so I'm viewing every single step as an obstacle, and it's not. I'm just, my brain, because of where I've been, is making it harder than it needs to be. I just need to create the art. I just need to take action. I just have to take action. So why am I recording this video? One, action. Because I said to myself that no matter what, I was going to record a video today. Whether I post this, whether I do anything with it or not, at least I did what I said I was gonna do. I got up from my chair, I stopped thinking about doing the thing, I did the thing. And let's say that I do string all this together and post it. Maybe you have been doing the same thing and getting stuck in your head. I'm not saying never plan a thing. I'm not saying that things don't have to be thought out, but there comes a time when you have to stop thinking about doing a thing and you just have to do it. I always say the hardest part of every workout that I do is putting my shoes on, right? That's the mental part. I have to think about going to do the thing. Once my shoes are on, I'm in go mode. I've taken the action. So if you're in the same boat, if you've been in the same boat, think and then go. And if you've made it this far in this, thank you. 2, hold me to task. I'll do the same for you. If you haven't seen something from me in a while, ask me. You know, have you made a video? Have you created new work? Have you taken action? So let's hold each other accountable and get stuff done. Thank you for watching this long. Hell, I never know how to end these things. Like, I could build a real TV studio looking thing over here, and there could be the desk, and I could do like multicolored lights with the backlight and the hair thing, and then there could be, I'd probably stick with this microphone because I don't like the podcast microphones, and then I could put that over there